G'day guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be reviewing Geelong and Carlton MCG in what was a great win for the Cats. 30-point winners in the end. Last night obviously had some prior commitments and wasn't able to watch the game until I got back on the train. I watched a quarter of it, then went to bed at 2 in the morning. So after watching the other three quarters, and it was definitely a good performance by the Cats at the G. I tipped Carlton more so in a situation I'm in at the moment from a tipping front, not looking amazing, but that's okay. That's okay. I thought we've been up for a bit, so we continue on keeping on, which is great. So I suppose looking at the game, it was sort of pretty even split early on in the piece, where we're able to sort of get a bit of scoreboard pressure. We kicked the first two, and Carlton obviously responded with 3 goals in red time. Kerner was obviously lining up a little bit, got some good service, but it was definitely a workmanlike performance, and it was a nice game to watch back, knowing full well I didn't have to stress about it too much. I was keeping on a little bit of the scores, but eventually did get to watch the game and see us do our thing, which was really good. I just felt like we were so good in the contest. Once again, I'm sure the numbers will be very interesting indeed to suss that all out. Again, our pressure just magnificent. A couple of weeks in a row where we're just absolutely poleaxe the opposition on that front. Just not giving Carlton much time or space. You see Walsh get 33, probably not too ineffectual overall. Just super pleased with, Carlton trying to rebound from D50 to forward 50. I've seen Geelong teams in the past where, teams get a run on and they move it from one end to the other without it getting touched at all. But there's just that extra bit of hunger and desperation and willingness to hunt, which I think previous Geelong teams probably haven't had. And I mean, I don't know why, because that's been the blueprint to success. There's about 3 key pillars to probably win a premiership, and that's pressure like crazy, move the ball forward with composure. Trying to think of the third pillar at the moment. It's escaping my mind, but just being able to win key contests. So footy's complicated but simple. Underpinning those 3 key pillars, probably 100 other things that all contribute. But we've seen the what the best teams do. We've seen the Hawthorn era, that their pressure was unbelievable and their composure with the footy was really good, and their ability to win contests and be able to take those moments. So that's what it boils down to in a nutshell. That's what you get marked on at the end of the day. So, look, super pleased with sort of the pressure that we have been doing. Intercept mark game was just fantastic as well. Every time Carlton did go forward, sort of after quarter time, it would have landed into Conning's lap or Guthrie's lap, Duncan's lap. So, I was super pleased with, obviously, our ability to, ensure that they just couldn't get easy entries and didn't get it played the way they wanted to. Ability to cause turnovers, especially in the front half, I've been super stoked with as well. Teams gone by, and Geelong teams gone by, where you've got just walking out of the back line, and there's none of that now. You've got Stengel in there, Rowan's applying crazy pressure, and Myers getting involved, and Cameron's getting involved. So all the guys up forward, contributing in a big way on that front. So, I was very pleased with that. A lot of our scoring was from turnover, as we see here, 9 goals, 8, which is most of our scoring. That's generally where you will get most of your scoring source from. And again, just the young guys stepping up really, really well, and just not allowing Carlton to play the way they wanted to. And the way they want to play is they want to get that leg drive out of stoppage, and we were able to sort of mitigate that very well with, Blitzarves playing a magnificent role, playing on one of the most dangerous, I suppose, midfielders in the game, and making life really difficult. Atkins is that more accountable midfield stoppage player as well. He's been excellent as well. He's got that perfect balance of knowing when to attack and being able to drive it out of a stoppage, as well as not allowing easy exits. And his tackling is obviously, second to none, really. So that was kind of how the game played out. Carlton definitely had a crack. Don't think they lose too many fans, from the game overall. But yeah, I think it just identifies a bit of a gap between these two sides on that particular night. Indeed, it is July, so once again, I'll be cognizant of not getting too excited, but yeah, it does make you think a little bit forward, and hopefully, get Stewart back pretty soon as well. Will be really exciting. But yeah, again, great. Well, I'm seeing this footy right now. Please repeat it in 6 weeks. So, if we keep up this type of footy, I feel like we need a loss in there just to sharpen us up. But yeah, I think that'll come. That'll come with time. So if we have a look at the stats, Carlton got a bit more of the footy, but they did a lot of uncontested marking. That was another great feature of the game. The grid and the zone, just not allowing easy exits for the Blues, and they just had to kick long to a contest, and their ground ball, once again, quite a feature, doing really well there. 51 inside 50, so yeah, pretty efficient overall. 25 scoring shots, and we kept them to 15, 10 more scoring shots, and overall, as a result, yeah, once every second entry, we got it going. I think that might be even not as efficient for Carlton. Need 6 more. Disposal efficiency. So Carlton probably a bit more efficient, but they had a lot of uncontested ball and uncontested marks, but not damaging as they would like to be. From a head-out standpoint, I thought Stanley's game was obviously really good. We'll touch on that a bit later. Carlton won the stoppage battle, but centre clearances were being really good there, and obviously that is a major factor in terms of being able to contribute to score. We know the 666 definitely helps out those teams that can get it out of there quickly, and when you've got 2 Coleman medalists up there and two in the top 3 of the Coleman this year, why not get it down there as quickly as possible? Carlton won the contested ball count, which was really interesting, and we're obviously pretty close to the mark, but Blues got more of the tough ball, but we're able to sort of not ensure that those contested ball numbers weren't disastrous for us going the other way, and our intercept marks were really able to sort of stifle that as well. On top of our pressure, that was really good to see. Uncontested ball, they got the job done there. Turnovers, well, thankfully the Blues got the job done there, and that makes sense. 90 marks to the Cats, 16 marks inside 50. That's usually what we sort of average. It depends on any given week, but our aerial dominance was profound, as we can see here. 11 marks to 4 in the air in a contest, and obviously led for most of it. Blues led for a little bit. Tackles, we led tackles, which makes sense. When you're second to the ball, you generally tackle a little bit more. Tackles inside 50, this number's been really good in games gone past, probably been 4 or 5. That just creates more opportunities. The easiest way to score is in your own forward 50. So if you can make the opposition turn it over, or if you can force a turnover with pressure and tackling, it's amazing how easy it is to score. So that's a wrap up of that one. The votes were super tough. I think there's about 6 players I could give votes to. For when Geelong play well, I almost need a 5-vote system, really. But I'll give it the 3 to Selwood. Interesting pick, I know. But yeah, he got 25, but only 70% of game time, as you can see here. 9 marks, 4 tackles, 3 clearances, 2 goal assists, which is massive. So yeah, directly contributing to a good chunk of our scorers. 6 of our score, essentially, on the goal front. Look, I just felt when he was on and the plays he was in, he was just very hard-fought contests, and I thought he was really clean and just dynamic. I think they're managing him super well, as you can see here. So there was no real standout player, which is good. I think you want that. That means you've got a really good even contribution from the team overall. On a similar note, Zach Tui, I've given him the 2 votes. He got 24, 5 marks in there, 6 tackles. Love that. free clearances as well. I just thought, yeah, every time the ball was on the wing or in the middle half back, he was there, and he was involved in a lot of those really tough contests, and just managed to find a way to get a handball out and hit up a teammate, and yeah, he was just super tough and loved the way he went about it. Against his old side, he ensured that he got a good performance in there. The one vote, Samuel. He's a long way down the list here, but his impact was, fantastic. 5 marks, they were probably all intercept marks. 11 touches, kept Mackay to 1 point. It was just magnificent down back and set it all up. So I think his ability to stop one of the most dangerous key forwards in the comp was great. I almost would have preferred him on Curnow because I feel like Curnow's more dynamic and dangerous than maybe Mackay's. Not one-dimensional, but easier to contain by maybe a Henry, but maybe they were thinking from pace. DeConning might not have it, but I think his closing speed's pretty good. But I thought DeConning's ability to disrupt the Carlton forward 50 and just stop Mackay was brilliant. You don't often give defenders votes, but I thought he was fantastic. And there was a bunch of other players that were fantastic, which I'll go through now. So Duncan's game was brilliant. He got 26, 9 marks. Yeah, he just nearly 500 metres going. He just bought his own footy, really. He was great. So, once again, just loving him off that halfback. I think that's, a great spot for him. And it's kind of like swapped with Atkins in a sense. Atkins probably more in the guts. And, they've done some great work there. Yeah, Duncan's ball is really good. Couple of mini turnovers, but he's fantastic. Cameron played a great game. Jezza, 3 goals, 18 touches, 5 marks, 2 goals as well on top of that. Almost 500 metres gained. Plays a lot of game time. Probably the most right there with Hawk. So him and Hawk don't really sit on the bench much. But his impact on the game. Had he kicked a bit straighter, could have had 5 or 6. Some tough shots in there though. But he's just got a great presence. Love the way he goes about it. Guthrie was really good early, I felt. Got a little bit quiet as the game went on, but once again, he's super tough. Love the effort on the tackles front. Clearances, he was involved heavily. So Guthrie's game was good. Close, always super clean, super silky. Got a goal assist in there. 18 disposals. Blitzar is very stiff not to get a vote. He will get one day, I hope. And 20 disposals and kept Cripps to 17 overall. Played a bit of ruck, got plenty of clearances, and it was. The role he's playing is awesome. Atkins kicked a goal nice and early with him and Reese, who started it all off. Reese got an uncontested mark and just played on, kicked a goal. Atkins, a similar style, front and square, got the goal. 17 touches, 8 tackles. Just love his tenacity in the midfield. It's prolific and brilliant to see. Paddy, a little bit quiet, but a good 22 workman-like performance, managing his game time really well. So they are definitely priming Paddy and Joel for some September action, hopefully. So they're not playing as huge minutes, which I think is really good. They're managing them so smart. They want him peaking at the right time and give the younger guys a chance to step up as well, which really helps the team develop. Hawk kicked a couple, 14 disposals. Played a really good role for us. Got a few on Wiedering, which was nice. Got some hit-outs and, really crafty in those forward stoppages. Holmes was, really, really good again. He kicked a couple of goals next to his name, 15 touches. Doesn't get lots of disposals, but I feel like when he gets them, he makes you pay. He's really good with the footy in hand. Stanley's game, I think, was really good. 26 hit-outs. Got a few clearances in there. Kicked a goal as well, nice and early. And, played quite well, I think, on potentially undermanned Carlton ruck stocks. No Pitnet, but DeConning has a good old crack for Blues. Stengel's game, once again, super stoked with what he brings each and every week. Kicked a goal, which is, obviously really good. Even snuck in a clearance there as well, but what we do love is, his ability to pressure, and got 3 tackles for the night. And, he's... the intangibles and the things that he does, obviously, helps out the team a lot, and hopefully he can keep up that amazing form. Smithy was a little bit quieter on his potential lofty standards. He got 16 and yeah, always roams around the ground and does a lot of gut running and all that good stuff. So 16 for Smith. Zach Guthrie's game was good. Even chimed in with a goal there, which was just quite nice for him. And yeah, just once again taking intercept marks down back very nicely and yeah, fitting into the team really well. Myers kicked a goal, which was super, and yeah, he got 16 disposals for the night. Once again, yeah, his pressure and just ability to help teammates really helps out the guys out there. Bew's got a little bit of the ball, and yeah, he always takes the game on from half back, and yeah, he did a good job. Henry, yeah, he played all right. He definitely took a few grabs and intercept marks and whatnot. Kerner kicked 3 on him. He was a pretty tough opponent in general, I think. But, yeah, Henry had a good old crack there. O'Connor's probably right on that 22, best 23. I don't think he's in their best team, but they seem to like what he does. A few tackles in there, which probably helps the case for sure. But, yeah, he could be probably doing a bit more. He's just never too assured with the ball, so that's probably my only only knock right there. Rowan somehow only had 5 touches, but I felt like his impact was profound with those 5 touches. He set up Cameron for a goal assist. So, yeah, there's 2 goal assists again. He got 3 last week. He's had 5 goal assists in the last 2 weeks, which is, massive. And he got a couple of tackles there, and I reckon he got 3, but and they were all like big tackles, like holding the ball kind of stuff. Cole Jasny was solid in his game back from concussion. Got the 7 disposals and, yeah, relatively quiet, but sort of kept things neat and tidy down back. And the final one, Menegola unfortunately went off with concussion. Got a goal assist in there. But, yeah, hopefully Sam is okay and recovers well. So, yeah. Eagles up by 10 points, so getting the early jump on the Hawks. We'll have a bit of a look at next week, which I believe we've got Port Adelaide in, again, another massive game. See how Port go today. I think they've got the Ds, which, the way the round's gone, could go anywhere. I think the Ds should win reasonably well, but there's a lot of teams that should have won reasonably well and didn't this round. So, another 4:35 game. So frustrating. I don't know why, but yeah, we've had that many 4:35 games this year, and it's annoying. It's annoying. Anyway, yeah, so we've got Port Adelaide over there. Can be super tough. They're definitely in finals. They've been ultra tough to beat over there, as you would expect. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we need to drop one soon, just to keep us sharp. I feel like we'll beat the Dogs. The way the Saints are going, I think we should win that. The Suns and Metricon is definitely a danger game because they just never give up. We've got the Eagles at home, so yeah, I feel like our footy at the moment is getting the job done. Definitely a danger game though, and wouldn't be surprised if Port won. But yeah, I feel like the footy we're playing at the moment is just obviously really sharp, and our skills are really good to watch each and every week, and our composure is definitely lifted, and yeah, just our ability to hunt and pressure the opposition. That's what's going to help you in finals. Is don't be the one that's accepting getting absolutely hunted by the opposition. Throw it back at them. Twist the narrative. But anyway, Cats by 30 points. Pleasing win. So apologies for the delay in the upload, guys. Didn't finish watching it till 2, and that was already super late for me. So, I'm up and about now and delivering this, presser, if you like. But it was the Cats by 30 points. Good win over the Blues, and 8 in a row now, sitting atop of the table nicely. I think with the win and percentage, see how Melbourne go. But yeah, there's a lot of teams snapping at the heels for a top 4 spot, so we should hopefully keep that top 4 in hand. Just got to keep winning and keep playing our role. So that's all from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. Thanks for tuning into it. And don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe away if you want to keep up to date with all my content, Cats reviews, AFL tips videos, all that good stuff. So appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you on the next video.